But they are studio long before enough of these big artists where y'all see. Them a come a studio come see me. That's why I say I hype myself, no boy, and hype me. When me da talk all of them things there, me a talk about killer elephant because people want to see you do good but not better than them.
When you heard the judge say, okay, 25, 12 years parole, what was that first thought that was in your mind?
Father got to work it out a way where it's not even the money when I spend and a fight that I come out. It's the lawmakers of New Jersey change the law because they realize that people with non-violent crime is doing more time than people who's doing violent crime. But as I live my life, do what I have to do, I make my kids them proud. Just like how me proud of them.
You've been linked with Mavado from a long, long time, you know, boss. So what had happened in that situation right there?
I'm going to tell the truth because I've been a cover it up long time.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today, we have a really special guest in the building today. Listen, you've seen this man on countless videos do all type of amazing and crazy stuff from in the 90s up until right now. He's a producer, he's a recording artist, and he's also a promoter. You know, we have in the building today, we have Flippa Moggela, aka Flippa Mafia, in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
Well, my dad, I must, you know the thing going on.
Yeah, man. Respect so much, and thank you for actually joining us on the podcast today.
You're welcome, you're welcome. It's a pleasure to be here also.
Yeah, man. No, somebody like you lived a very interesting life, to say the least. And hopefully today we could really get through some of the stories of some of your highs, some of your lows, and what you've been through and what you're doing right now. You understand?
Definitely.
Definitely. All right. So I know you're original Waterhouse, man. What was it like growing up in Waterhouse?
Well, growing up in Waterhouse was pretty interesting, because guess what? One of the great things come from that community of Kingston 11. So me going to school in the morning, seeing all these artists going to the recording studio, King Jammins, that make me want to be an entertainer, make me want to be like them. You understand? But there's a lot of distraction. I could go other direction also because there's a lot of violence and a lot of dance and guns, but I never chose that road. You understand? I chose to try to uplift my community and uplift the youth in the community where I around me, where I grew up with. You understand? That's why I chose music because, you know, music is the way and of life. And even when people stress and down, when people are party and have fun, them don't remember none of that stuff. You understand? So that's why I choose music.
For sure. And you say Waterhouse. What part of Waterhouse did you grow up in?
Well, a place named Capture. Them call it Capture because a lot of the places them down there, people capture the land. Even though everybody, them cut it up and people get them share now and have them titles and stuff like that for them land.
Mm-hmm. Capture was your place. And how many brothers and sisters did you grow up with inside your house here?
Well, I grew up with one brother, but I also have two more brothers by my father's side and like 5 sisters, you know. My mother have like 5 girls and 2 boys, you know. But my father also have 2 boys and a next daughter. So I also have a next sister outside.
Mm-hmm. And were you the oldest, youngest, in between? Where does Flippa fall?
Well, I'm the second to last boy, but the third to last one. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm like one of the middle child.
Yeah, one in the middle. So you get to do what you're doing. You know, Flippa's busy doing his thing.
Definitely. You know, I kind of turn it up for my family, you know. Mm-hmm. So I'm proud to be that one who know that I take my family to another level. Even though I had a breadwinner, my uncle, he was the real breadwinner, but he passed away, I think was in 1991. Mm-hmm. Yeah, his name Zion. He used to be at Igla downtown. So, you know, we have that highlight from the family from them time.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So you said you're in Waterhouse, music and all that. But was that the first thing that you seen that you got interested, or what were you interested in when you were growing up back then?
Well, my father used to play King Jammins, so my father was a selector. So going to the studio in the morning and going to like every Thursday night parties and stuff like that opened my eyes and I say entertain and the cars and the lifestyle and stuff like that, where, you know, see children are running and, you know, and all of that growing up make me want to be like that.
Mm-hmm. So did you want to select song, or you wanted to be an artist, or you just wanted to be in music?
I just want to be in music. I just want to be an artist, like DJ. I like the DJing part, the fast part, because I never really have good vocals to sing.
Yeah, the DJ part. And what you said your father was selecting jam. What's your father's name?
Well, my father named Sleepy. That's what them call him, Night Owl, you know? because him always out nighttime drinking, but he also have a trade. Him is a steel man. Him build wall heap of house and stuff like that.
At that time there, definitely. So jammies now. So then even going to school now, what type of kid was Flippa in school this time here now?
Well, I'm a fun person, full of drama and stuff like that, always acting, but I can do my schoolwork. But because I love entertainment and music so much, we go to school and we play and we never take it serious. So not until when I get incarcerated now, I learn that I have time and patience. So I go back to school and really educate myself. I wasn't done or anything, but I went back and get my GED and, all of that, my high school diploma. I was also enrolling in college also, but because I was about to get released, so I had to give up my spot. So somebody who is locked up, who have more time, could get that opportunity to earn their college degree.
All right, we're going to get into that. That's a bit down the road because we have a lot of ground to cover, but I'm glad that you brought that up same way. But even so then now, what schools did you attend?
Well, I went to Balmoji Primary School. That's my primary school. Then after I leave Balmoji, I went to Trenchtown Comprehensive High in Charlie Smith, like in Jungle. So I leave Charlie Smith in 93 and went to Norman Manley Comprehensive, and that's where I leave in 97. So, I do a lot of traveling around.
Got you. Even when you were in school, did you go to school with any other artist, selector, producer, anybody at that time there?
Well, when I got to Norman Manley, Lexus was there. And Muma Jean, Nesbeth, couple artists well. And then when I got to Norman Manley, Elephant Man just left, but I was there with like Raga Rugi used to come there every day, and Kareem Hype, that selector guy, he used to be there, and yeah.
So it was a good vibe back then.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, because I know, okay, music was your thing, but I know where we first seen you was more or less in acting. And this was like in, I think the first place I remember seeing you was Shottas.
Yes, definitely. So I get to come by Shatters now. There's a man from Waterhouse named Nochi. He know the people from Miami who was going to do the movie. So they want to find like a garrison in Jamaica where they could go. So Nochi is from Waterhouse. So Nochi bring them to Waterhouse. But one of the we don't call it now, they tell him like if you want to do down there, you have to carry to the upcoming youth, them from the community, give them a highlight role, which my name was one of the first name we brought up because them time when was that? I think it did like
that was early 2000.
It was 2001. But I was working Sting and all those show before. So I have a little name. So that's why, and community like me and stuff like that. Them see the potential. Them see the future star in me,
And that's how you got in as John.
John, yes.
Yeah. The funny thing about it, talking about you as John, I remember watching the movie and you, Spraga, and Biggs, Kamani Marley went to go check Mr. Andy. But Mr. Andy died a couple weeks ago?
Yes, rest in peace, Mr. Anderson. That's a good man. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, he did a lot. He was in a lot of movies, Sonny T, all of that stuff. So, may God bless his soul. And I didn't know Spraga before too, because as I said, I used to work shows and stuff like that before and all of that. So the artist them was comfortable to work with me in that environment because they know me and know that, Flippa a good youth.
Yeah. What was it like preparing for a role like a movie now? Because it was really music, but then acting is what you got into. So what was it like for you to prepare to get into that role?
Well, it was more so like natural on the fly, because even the part when we go to the politician office, I never really have a gun on my waist, but the pants that I was wearing was big. So I just act like I have a gun and fix my gun on my waist. And they say they like it. And you understand what I'm saying? That impression because of the role. I'm like a gangster who rolling with the bad man them. So we have to give that image. So it was just natural with me because even before I went into the movie, like in the community, we used to have like stage show them to acting and plays. So we used to act in plays. So I kind of have a little knowledge of that,
Proper there. So, okay, so you said before how you even got into Shatters because you did Sting and all these singers. So then now you in Waterhouse, cool. So when did you did you go into like King Jammy's studio first? Or how did you get into music?
Well, yeah, I used to go to King Jammy's studio. First thing first, me used to just like other little guys used to watch entertainer cars and stuff like that. And you know, them used to call it like the runner, gopher boy, because me's a honest you, me no thief or stuff like that. Like a lot of entertainers used to say, Flipper, go buy a food for me over Blossom, or go buy a food for me down at Dutchy and stuff like so. They have me as a little sprinter and me like DJ too. So like when nighttime come now, Thursday night, King Jammins used to have a Thursday night stuff. When them a DJ, Johnny Osborne are the first man, give me the mic and say, yo, give Flipper. And me start DJ, them time them have to put me up on the sound box for DJ and stuff like that. And, you know, mash up the whole place. And even a guy from England, them call him Kid, is a big man. Him used to have one sound in England also. Him come to my mother, them want to carry me go to England and jammings. Them I say, Pauline, make him go on. And so my mother said, no, me nah make him. I'm a one son, me love. And not really the one son, but like me, our favorite son, and she love me. She can't afford to make me go away. You know? Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't get to actually go to England at that time there first there.
Yes, because they want me to go to England and my mother said, no, she not let me go. You understand? She sprayed.
What was your original artist name back then?
Liquor Flipper.
Liquor Flipper. Okay,
Yeah.
so how did you get your name Liquor Flipper?
Well, Liquor Flipper because, all right, so when I was a little kid, I used to love to watch the show named Flipper. So where I come from in Capture, you know, that's like, them have cestant and stuff like that. So there was this pan in front of me yard, like a cestant, when them have like a stand with the pipe. So water used to be in it. And they say when I was a baby, I used to love going in it and splash water like the dolphin. So that's how I get the name Flipper.
Yeah. So it was Liquor Flipper at first, and then you use your area name and turn that into your artist name there.
Exactly. So the Mafia come by when we are going Norman Mali, you know, when you go to school, everybody want to build up crew and stuff like that. But Biggie Small was my favorite rapper and Junior Mafia them and stuff like that. Listening, so we just tell ourselves, so we name Mafia Crew. So that's how it come up. We used to even have football team named Mafia Crew and all of that. So that's where the Mafia come from. But
Okay, so Mafia was a crew.
Yeah, Mafia was a crew. So you have Flippa Mafia, you have Cian Mafia, you have Buju Mafia, you have Clatty Mafia. Clatty Mafia was the dread that was in Shatters also, with them calling him Rasta Neville. Yeah.
So it's all part of the Mafia crew that kind of got 1 and 2 parts in Shottas then.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So then now you said Johnny Osborne was the first big artist to really put you up and say, go ahead and DJ and stuff. So then how did you get further into music now after that part?
Well, I get further into music because of Capleton. Capleton, like, you know, me and Capleton and Panhead and even rest in peace, Baby Wayne, them used to push me and me and them used to power and hang out. You understand? As me tell people say, but they are strudel long before enough of these big artists where y'all see. Them a come a strudel come see me. Them used to walk past my house because who I come from Spanish Town or Seaview, them have to walk past Capture or walk past Henley Road or up Penny Road, depends on which way them walk. But most of them walk past my road for God jammings because it's easier. So them used to stop and say, Flipper in an ice water, give me some water because them know me and me give them ice water and all of that. Even when Bounty Killer sell figure and all of these things. You understand? So it's a whole heap of history. They know me. You understand? Elephant, all of them know me. So, you know, it's just time.
All right, because you said you were really linking with Capleton and Panhead them. So how did you link with Capleton? Because remember, Capleton's not from Waterhouse.
Yeah, he's from St. Mary. So Capleton used to come as Struder, and Bravo was the first man who advised him. You know, Bravo come from the community also. So that's why we get to link up and all of that, you know, with Capleton. The whole we used to sit down and DJ and knock on bench and knock on the pan and we all, you know, test each other. So we only become close. So when Capleton bust, we glad to see that because that's one of our friend when we hang out and sit down with. So him not forget and him bring me along with him. You understand?
Yeah.
If you know, I was one of the only one who power on Capleton who never rust, but me a rust in my heart and just know so them thing they right.
So how come you never rust? Cause if you're on Capleton, cause even Panhead before he died, he was kind of more militant and conscious and rasta type of. How come you never rust?
Well, because you know me that go school and because I'm a mother and stuff like that. You understand where I come from? So it's just me know the living and I like living and stuff like that. But I was never like to, you know, but I used to twine on my head. I used to have braids and stuff like that. If you look at my first video, my ear plait up, you know? I just never grew my natty.
Yeah, okay, but you know the teaching and you have it in your heart, but you don't
Definitely.
You don't have the natty there.
No.
Got you 100%. All right. So then you said you've been on Sting and all of these stage shows. So how did you go from like these local shows in the area to now big stages like Sting and all these things early in your career before you even got a break?
So is this big man named Melon. We used to go like El Chap on Sunday daytime, pan him truck, him a big truck, what if our kids got El Chap. So them used to, Mr. Leng used to keep a thing named Beach Line. So other artists did a DJ, and because me can't DJ, them carry me go around there and say, yo, get a look at you there, a style because him bad. I'ma go there and DJ and mash up over Beach Line, and Mr. Leng send come for me and say want meet me and stuff like that. And as someone meet Mr. Leng and me and Mr. Leng start link and carry me go up and Sting and make me work some fest and all these type of shows. Canadian Boys Show, Fresh, all of these things. So, me have to give Mr. Leng him respect.
And this is all before you got your break in the business. You were working all of these shows. So you understood stagecraft before you understood studio craft.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big. So then when did you start? Was Jammy's the first place you started to record, or where was the first place you got into a studio to record? Okay, so you have some songs as Flippa, or Flippa Mafia.
Yeah. So my first song on my device for a man named Beatty. Him used to own one son named New York Jammins. Him and Jammins a friend. Mm-hmm. One song me that say, me want know, oh some producer stay so, hold on pa man tune, I no want let it go, me want know, oh some producer stay so, hold on. Because back in the days, remember, we as artists used to build a song off our next artist song. And you understand? But as I grow older, I learned that you have to have your own song to take yourself to a different level. But if you notice, Elephant Man is the best at it. Like, use somebody's style and turn a theme style, but just use the melody and, like, in the ear, I am a bad man. R. Kelly and Elephant say, bad man, a bad man. Mm-hmm. But if you notice, listen again, because R. Kelly will listen to R&B and stuff like that. R. Kelly, Fiesta. You understand me? I say, rolling, you understand? And I come back and say, na real Moggela, na eye roller, na real flosser, come let me tell them about them here, Demian. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all craft. And if you notice, Beanie Man come again and say, you think me no know them? No, them no like me. And you like that's the illness. I'm going to just go back on the same unfinished business with TG, and say, well, me no want no man like me. The girl them don't like me. From me roll up now me van, the girl them don't sight me. Champion in a me and about a red stripe me. Because you understand? It's all heap of thing. You understand? So, because of my lifestyle, people be talking a lot of crap about me. Some of us get mad because I have the veteran thing in me from the older artists. Them somebody say, me dem a chat could do me, dem a chat my idiot. Me dem a chat could do me, dem a chat a fool at. Me dem a chat could do me, dem a chat. Cause anything me say me can defend that. Cause my vehicle can be rather my house. Now my rims can be rather my coach. You understand me I say? Mm-hmm. Because it's just the era where I grew up in and the artists them. So my bad like that.
Yeah, because I remember, as I said, beside the movie, which came out like 2002, you really got your break as an artist probably around 2005. So when we seen you in 2005, you've been in the business all like at least 10, 12 years before that.
Exactly. So 2005 now is me come a foreign, there on some people, make a look of money and decide, say, yo, listen, my career, because I'm an artist, I love music, but sometimes we don't get the break, we don't get the highlight because nobody didn't really take up the money and spend power. Everybody was not fortunate and lucky. That's why I say I hype myself, no boy, and hype me. So I go into producing and I paid Buju Banton, which is a friend of mine from before, from Mego School, Penthouse, me, him, Terror Fabulous, all the way. You understand what I'm saying? Buju Banton vice for me. And my rhythm named Extra Fire, Buju Banton sang say, boss it up till the bend, till the bend. Beat that up till the bend, till the bend. Me have Capleton on it, me have Bounty Killer upon it. Them time because me, as me say, when Bounty Killer have history. Shut the F up, you can't war me, you are the least. Vybz Kartel, Vice 2 song on it. And my song became one of the big songs as the producer of Vice. Because back then, remember, it's juggling. You have to have all 5, 6, 7, 8 songs on the rhythm. You understand? But they do the song on the rhythm. Say man a real bad man. And me say me no give a fuck 4 months down. A Jamaica them a talk about me stuck. But how me fi stuck? Me say and me no broke where you kill them and me X5 truck. Them a talk about floss. Me drink out a buckle, me no drink out a glass. See the be my key there for me eyeglass. Because when I come to Jamaica in a 2003, but I have one X5 with spinning rims. And you know, as a youth, I grew up in the ghetto, used to run the artists, them. I know the artists them long time, and them they glad and to see me and whatever. And you know, I come and I keep parties and I do my little thing and you know, them happy for me. But I did there Jamaica for a little while and them say me stuck and people attack, all type of things. Some of us get mad and us make one rhythm, War 21, them suck them make the rhythm because them come from Waterhouse and decide, say, you know what, I go produce myself.
That's big. Okay, so we're gonna pick up there just now, but I want to get this part here. So then you didn't really get your break before you left Jamaica. You got your break when you came back to Jamaica. So did you? Because remember, you're partnered with Capleton. He got his break. Panhead got his break. Elephant Mandem, Bounty got his break. Everybody got their break. So did you think that you were gonna get your break and you just decided, sure, I'm gonna go to foreign? What made you decide to go to foreign at that time while you're still in the music business?
The opportunity present itself. I wouldn't turn it down. You understand? The opportunity present itself for me to go to foreign, so I wasn't going to turn it down because Jamaica is rough. But me as a survivor, me as a hustler, me in the street, me used to sell dub play to people overseas and stuff like that. So me get the opportunity to come America, and the people I'm their own, them show me a good life, them show me a good part, and me just take it and capitalize and move forward, and me just do back the favor, just like how people do me a favor, me help a heap of people. You understand? I do it from the goodness of my heart. I not do it because I want to say, oh, I help Tom and Ari. I'm not talk about it. What heap of things I do, I'm not talk about because I know the right thing for do.
For real. So when you got to America, where did you end up? Where was the first place you ended up?
Well, the first place I was in Miami. You understand? But Miami was just like Jamaica. I'm say I want to go foreign. Yeah, Miami are foreign and look like foreign and pretty, but you know, it's like the same people that I grew up with in that community that some want to go somewhere different. Somebody got New York after I left Miami, and New York was a little bit too fast for me. So I had family in Philly. So I end up in Philly, even though Philly kind of look different and whatever. But, you know, I find a home in Philly, I make it my home, and I care, you know. If it wasn't for Philadelphia, I don't know where I would be today or where in life I would be today.
Yeah, because Philly's a different place. It's not New York, it's not Atlanta, it's not Miami, but I heard Philly's a place where you have to know what you're doing when you get out in Philly.
Definitely.
You have to know yourself out there.
Yes.
Yeah. And how long were you away before you came back to Jamaica and really decided to get back into production and stuff like that?
Honestly, it was even long. I left 2001 and I came back 2003.
Okay, so just like 2 years.
Exactly. And that's why a lot of people were so surprised, like, youth, you understand? But I'm a man of goals, and I set goals and I try to achieve them. And once I make up my mind and put my mind that's what I want, that's what I'm gonna go for. And as long as I'm not stepping on nobody's toes or running over nobody, and I'm doing it the right way, the clean way, the good art way, you understand? Yeah.
Then you're good. So then you built Flip Record Money, and that's where the Extra Fire rhythm came out.
Exactly, a Flip Money Records. Yeah, persistent, man, persistent.
Yeah, because at that time I remember there was a medley video that had like the Buju, Bounty,
yeah, exactly, the Buju Banton, Capleton, yeah.
But your song wasn't in the medley. Your song was a standalone. You had your own video.
Yes, because that's my money I spend on the promotions. I can't spend the money on myself. I'm going to do medley with them, and I'm going to do my video by myself.
And how did that rhythm do for you? Because I know that was a rhythm that really gave you, everybody started to look at Flippa Mafia when that song came out.
It did real good. Rest in peace. I think I heard that he passed away. Murray, he's the one that distributed.
Byron Murray. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, it was doing good. So, okay, 05 now, you have your big song now. So what was the next thing for Flippa Mafia after this time here now?
Well, listen, I get to link up with Danger Zone them and do a next song with them and, you know, pan the Wipeout rhythm. And that's where the controversy start because remember, Bounty Killer say, yo, invite for me and the whole of the artists, they're my friend. So why, this is all me and Killer really, the beef for me and Killer get into. So, Wipeout rhythm. I did a song. Remember, General B did do a song about the truth. Elephant Man do a song named The Truth Hurt. Who can take it off his flirt? The truth I go hurt them. You understand? Archive did do a song. I think Kiprich they have one song like that too. You know, artists singing about other artists, but they don't mean anything. So I did a song similar to that on the Wipeout rhythm. But I did also tell him, say, yo, listen to me. Elephant Man said the truth, earth, and whatever. Kiprich said the business, Archive said the business, or Kiprich said the business. You understand? So you don't take it personal. No, nobody else never take it personal. I don't know White Earth Killer so much, but at the time he was driving a Land Cruiser. You know the Land Cruiser, the original was the Lexus, but they have Toyota, so it's different. But I was specifically talking about like the areas, even Cartel, and Cartel never take it personal or nothing, because the one way I would know say it's a gimmick. You understand? Lady Saw used to have one Avalanche. You know the Avalanche look like the Escalade truck. She never take it personal. I don't know why I'm taking it so personal. When me that say, hype, look how them and them hype, and yet still a be a look-alike. Me original, fake thing, I know the mafia type. When me say, hype, look how them and them hype, look-alike. Cartel Jeep, Lexus, look-alike. Lady Savannah Lincoln, look-alike. Nicket Kochivana X-Ray, look-alike. And Roned Jeep, a junkyard, look-alike. Oh, them are go so. Oh, them say, you understand? Me also say elephant chain or rose gold look alike. So it's long time, we and them, and it was just fun, but him take it personal and escalate and all of these things. But it is what it is.
So okay, so it was that the issue with you and Killer really started from that song there.
From that song, yeah.
But as you said, you voiced him on the Extra Fire rhythm and everything was good. You know him from 19 how long. So what really made you guys catch up, just because of that song?
Well, it's that song, whatever, and guess what? I made him that part, I make him come a Philly, well, not Philly, they come a Jersey, because, people know, say, me and them link, so them link me and say, if get Killer, me get Killer for go at Trenton for them, so me they give Killer some money for come out and show for me and Philly, and me and him talk, but because that song there, him in him feelings, and him, when he become a Jersey, him and New Kids Alone come, and me make my crew come around him and him feel comfortable, so he was supposed to come back to Philly. So when him supposed to come to Philly, me deal with him. I never deal with the manager, Julian. So all of a sudden, Julian come in, call me. Him say, Killer say 2 first-class ticket and 3 ticket for Jaguar, Doulas, and somebody else. And I say, but that wasn't the agreement with me and him have. But them just a throw some things because him no want come. You understand? And them know how me stay, so we get mad fast. So them just tell me some things. I'm say, yo, listen, 1 first-class ticket me I buy. I'm in a mind buy 3 more ticket. You understand? Julian, I'm going to buy a first-class ticket. I say, I buy a ticket because Julian wasn't even supposed to come anyway. You never come with Julian before. And that's all everything. And him say, nah, come. Because him Assassin was supposed to come. Assassin, this still come anyway. Killer never come. Him never give me my deposit. I'm just get mad. I'm just start dissing.
Yes, because I know that you put out a couple songs too, dissing Killer.
Yeah, and the other day, some people that talk about when Mavado style me or whatever, them say how much me used to style Mavado. Me and Mavado never have nothing. When me that talk all of them things there, me I talk about Killer Elephant because them do stuff to me and the way how me and them grow up together from the same community and them try to style me and disrespect me. Like, so there's some of the style them back. That's why them can't deal with me. Them try for blackball me. Me never have my money for spend and promote myself. More the only over hear about Flipper. Whole heap of things them do to people. But listen, I care zero. I just live my life and do me.
Just one of those things there, because again, the trick with it too is when you left Jamaica, you were still trying. You didn't really do anything great in the music business. Now when you came back as a producer and you're spending money, when you're spending money and you're an artist at the same time, it gets kind of sticky in dancehall business, because now I'm voicing you guys, but I'm also a competitor because I'm an artist too. That's where a lot of relationships start to get funny in dancehall.
No, but honestly, back then though is way better than now. From what me can tell and from what me see. Like back then, artists was willing to help other artists and whatever and collaborate and stuff like that. But some artists help, but some people, just like how them say, people want to see you do good but not better than them. No, it's just pure isolation. And especially these young artists, the younger artists, them are just a boss. Them don't have no respect. Them don't have no manners for the people. Them will pave the way for them. I never ever disrespect an elder artist where pave the way for me yet, unless you cross me. And me would consider them, some of them are elder artists for me. Them get the break before me, yes, but me that DJ before Uno. If you check, me work Sting before enough of them. When someone start work Sting, remember me Flipper work Sting 1991. Check when some of them start work Sting. Me Beanie Man Risco Benji used to power and go all about pan bicycle. Me and Shabba them and Beating and Ninja Man them and keep. You understand where I come from? So Uno do no research. Them no more than me, them no bigger than me, them no do more. I pay my dues. So them forgive me my respect, bro. Me not beg. A matter of fact, me not walk and beg respect. Respect is not something where you beg, it's something where you earn. I'm earn my own. I pay my dues. Just like how I do my crime, I do my time, I'm come and my time for shine. I'm not gonna make them stop me. I just gonna do me. I just live my life and have fun to the fullest.
Flippa Mafia, boss. You catch me. When you, okay, this is the first time, because I know, okay, producing, you got your break in music and all this, but I think '06 was the first time where police business got into your life in the States at that time. What had happened in '06?
Well, listen, that was a crazy situation because my career just ready for take off. I made do good and all of them things. I want to tell you, say, you see, when I get locked up, the Saturday Baby Sham came to Philly and called me on stage. I can't forget that downtown. I mash it up, I feel good. So the Sunday was Father's Day Sunday. We went to a cookout. That's where the incident happened. And because me know both sides and I'm a friend them, so me I try to call peace in my house. And it turned out bad. Them killed 2 men in my house. You understand? After me I try to create peace. You understand where I come from? I can't go to prison for something I never do. I wasn't a part of it. You understand? So that's where the whole informer thing come from. You understand? But listen, I care people, put them in this situation where me the inner. Them done the worst. You understand? Me just do what me supposed to do the right thing. And that's it. So when me get locked up again now, people are say, oh, me this, me that. Who me for tell upon, bro? When I me was the top of me, them want. You understand me? Real talk. I went to trial. I did not take a deal. I went to trial and I lost and I get my time and I did my time. The laws change. I'm going to get for come out early. I'm going to do. You understand?
Don't worry. We soon get there.
Nobody can come forward. Come say, yo, Flippa did take the stand for me. Flippa did tell for me. That's why I get like, Flippa. You understand where I come from? Mm-hmm. Nobody. I'm there. Who don't see me hide? What me hide for? My heart clean. My conscience clean. I set myself free. So I don't, we can't stop people from talk. Me not try convince them because them all. One thing, a lot of these, especially like Jamaica, and they see when somebody tell them something, them convince them, their mind don't make up already, and them not change. I mean, not try to change mine. But just I live my life, do what I have to do, and make my kids them proud, just like how me proud of them. That's it.
Definitely. I hear that. We're going to get more in depth in that in a minute, but hold on. We still have some grounds to cover before we even get there. So '06 was the first time you really got into police issue. What did they charge you with in '06?
Well, I never get... So I was charged with possession of marijuana because when they run in the house, marijuana was there. You understand? So they lowered that charge and gave me a misdemeanor. Mm-hmm. So that was one of the reasons why when we get in the trouble the second time, them say me have a prior. So them use that for sentence me to a longer sentence than what I'm being normal. But even though it's a misdemeanor, but that was just a way for the prosecutor to feel pleased because she was trying to carry me back to trial and leader because I was a convicted of leader. So the judge was telling her, like, you're being unfair because even though I get like an 8 with a 4 for one of the charge, and I got a I think I get what? Yeah. 8 with a 16, no. 12, 8 with a 4. I would have to look back on the paper. But what happened is they did me dirty because like all the charges them should run concurrent. But they run it consecutive.
But hold on though. We're almost there, Flippa. Again, there's a lot of music stuff I want to cover before we even actually get there. You understand? Because that's a whole different situation all in itself. Okay, '06 was the first problem. How long were you away from Jamaica when you got into problems there?
How long I was away from Jamaica?
Yeah.
When '06. So I wasn't away long, Mm-hmm. Because the name, so I was in and out doing, you understand, but I straighten out around because and it's like the trial was going on, like the case was still going on. Mm-hmm. So I was married and stuff like that. I had a parole travel documents. So I could travel. I have a travel documents, I could travel back and forth. So I was still traveling back and forth before everything, but everything did finally done. I think it was 2011 January. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think 2011 January, that case was finished. But then I get myself in trouble again in
2010.
No, yeah, 20. So what happened in 2010 is with the whole boat situation, I was supposed to perform. My parole travel document was expired. Mm-hmm. You understand? So I put in to get back my travel documents, but it never come in time. But remember, I didn't need it when I was going. I only needed it when I was coming back. So my court date was coming up. So that's why I was trying to do the mafia thing, do dumb shit and come back on board when I should just wait and I get locked up. But when I explained my situation, everything, I was paroled back in to continue with my case that was going on. So that's why people were saying, oh, that looks strange, that looks fishy, but they don't understand the system. And because I understand the system and know, and and that's why people that talk about, oh, him get deported, but not like that. And my life is public record. So you can look it up. And I ain't got to lie about nothing.
Yeah. No, definitely, because I even remember when you came back and you did Sting in 2012. This was when you brought out the duffel bag.
Yes,
You
yes,
had
yes.
you had the money, you had the shoe, the red bottom shoes and everything in there. That was almost like your return, because I think at that time there you hadn't been in Jamaica for like probably a year or two.
Probably, yeah, I would not say probably 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what
And
was that
that's
return like at that time there, especially now we're back on Sting, the big stage here. What was that?
that man, that return is different because that return was so significant because that's when I pop out the Porsche car. When I the first them I say the Porsche, I remember they already have the truck. So everybody I talk about the Batmobile. You understand where I come from? And then with all the performance and everything, and everyone may go me just help people and all of that. So it does different. It's amazing.
That 2012 Sting, the return Sting, was crazy, but I forgot something because you also mentioned Porsche. Because I think you were one of the first people with a Porsche in Jamaica at that time there.
Well, people have Porsche, but not the Panamera. Yeah, people have Porsche, but not the Panamera. I remember I had a Porsche Cayenne there also, and I've been at that Porsche Cayenne from 2007.
From 2007, you had it down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Because
why when it's a star, a star. If you have the Benz truck, if you have the Benz car, I have the Porsche truck, me have to send for the car, and I did. And that is why a lot of people like Flipper, because Flipper don't lie. And when Flipper talk about things, you see it and it's actually true and it's real. While like enough artists, the new name now is capping. We used to say a line, they're capping, they talk about stuff that they don't have and talk about people stuff and all of that, But we don't do that. We keep it real.
for sure, because again, this is another low part in your career. I know in '09, right after Sting, you had crashed a Porsche on Hagley Park Road.
What's it? Yes, the Panamera. No, not the Panamera. I did crash the Panamera.
The Cayenne. Yes,
I crashed the Cayenne in the wall coming from down by that some boat ride. Some boat ride I crashed it,
And this was a few days after Sting.
Yes.
What was it like now? Now you know when you have your big car now, like Frig, you crash your car. This was the first time where a big incident like that happened with you in Jamaica.
Yeah. Well, listen, the greatest thing, nobody died. And I wasn't that. It's my material stuff. They can always replace. I don't worship vanity. I like nice things. I like everything nice. But that don't mean that I'm going to go above or beyond for those things or binnacle myself for material stuff. No, I'm not doing it.
Definitely. One thing I always wanted to know, boss, is your image. When you said, okay, it's going to be flossing and throwing up money and all this. If you know what you're doing in the U.S., you're hustling and you're doing all these stuff here, why are you going to come as an artist now and do this in the public, throw up money? Because you know how people are going to stay. People are going to ask, where did you get this money? What's really going on?
Honestly,
and
I never
people are
know.
going to talk.
I never know, but you see when I do it and it become fun and the way I see people act, I just continue. I just saw it go. It's just human nature. But sometimes people overreact and sometimes they make it bigger than what it is not even is. But guess what? In music business, any publicity is good publicity once you have people talking. A lot of time when I throw away money, like I go to a party, people pay me to host a party, or promoter pay me to promote, like do a show. So I just take their money and give to the fans by throwing it away and stuff like that. You understand? And that build my brand and build my image. Them have me that way. It good and it bad. But
So
guess what?
nobody warned you Nobody
Huh?
warned you. Nobody warned you and said this is not really a good idea, especially you knowing what you're doing behind the scenes. Nobody tried to warn you, or you
Well,
never
listen,
looked and said this is
people
right.
can say what them want to say. Me still, I got, at the end of the day, what make me feel comfortable, what make my fan base like me and whatever and stuff like that. You understand me? Was it a mistake? Yeah, a lot of this is a mistake. I'm learn, and as I say, I learn from a mistake. I'm just a move forward and do what I have to do and just try to repeat the same mistake that I made before.
Definitely. You brought him up earlier, Elephant Man. I know that you linked with TJ Records and you guys had like a clash. Like, I think it was probably 2 songs
Yeah,
on the rhythm that you
yeah,
voiced for
yeah.
TJ. You understand? How did that even come around now, that clash with you and Elephant Man?
So the beef with me and Elephant and TJ with him, it was supposed to start off as fun, but there's a lot of low blows that throw and him can't manage it. You understand me? But my clap back wicked, so them call truce. I would have stopped it there, but then he was still in this feeling like he want to tell Q that he must make Flipper come around at the studio, and Q said, no, me I run a business place. You can't tell me that cause Flipper come around and him spending money and stuff like that. So it's a lot of them try to lock me out of the business, but Flipper is Flipper. Everybody just knows that Flipper is a jovial person and funny, and me nah like me I try kill nobody, and me not try hurt nobody, and me just a fun person. And anyway, me the people always want to make your crowd. If you notice, like when them used to have wet Sundays, one Flipper pull up, wet
Yeah.
Sundays pack. Me make people spend money who no want to spend money. When people keep party and Flipper there, yeah, people are gonna spend because them no want to look flop. Them no want to look like they nah no money, and they want to compete with me. Always me not compete with me. Nobody them always want to compete with me. That's why I say I care zero.
I'm not gonna lie, you brought a different level of excitement to the dance them and the shows them when you came around. It's like it was a lot more. The music was good, but it was more the theatrics that got
Yes,
everybody
yes.
hype. We're waiting to see you throw out the money, the champagne spilling, the whatever. What is Flipper gonna do now? What is he wearing? What is he doing? You brought that level of excitement to the place at one time.
Well, I still got it in me. You understand? But it's just that I'm more humble right now. I'm still doing music, good music, and me feel like out of all of my peers them from back then, me feel like me I got harder than Wally for them with the new lyrics them how me attack and how me I carry myself same way. Like it's like me never missing. But one thing though that do missing is because true me can't travel right now. Me can't go back to Jamaica right now. And every time when I go to Jamaica, my career go up on a different level because the groundwork have to start from there. Because people abroad always listen about what's popping and what's happening in Jamaica. You understand? But I'm here trying to make a difference because it's a little bit more easier now than back then. Also, because you got TikTok and you got Instagram and you got all these social media platforms. Whereas if TikTok was around or Instagram was big like how it big now back then, them with all our Flipper do back then, them could see me. Talk it truth.
Different. Hold on, but again, as I said, we soon reach there. We're not ready for it. I want to ask you about some producers that you linked with. Even TJ. How did you link with TJ in the first place?
Well, me and TJ link because we in the street and we par uptown and that's the them make rhythm and that's where all of them used to hang out and stuff like that. So me and TJ become friend and cool because maybe just a boss and people So him approach me because we have similar friends. One youth named Fire and they Rambo and we just connect from there and still connect. Right now, me just voice a song for them straight vibes with him named Oh Please, where trust me, it a kick up wave right now.
Yeah. Boardhouse. So even somebody like Boardhouse, because yeah, you're linked with TJ, because you link with them and everything, but even now Boardhouse, 'cause I know you did some work with Boardhouse. How did you connect with them?
So it is funny because Boardhouse is Garrett Campbell, which is Jeffrey Campbell, assassin brother, which me and them are friends a long time before everything. I remember with Shatters, that's where we get even more closer because Garrett used to come as Strudo, him an assassin long time when we go Strudo too. And then when the movie, it was just a joy. And then when we come America, me used to go check Garrett a VP before me even boss. So when me start produce now and get the song now, as Garrett give me him rhythm when me hear. Remember, Assassin they have the song I play upon the rhythm long time. I could have what do them guy they oh them So him give me the rhythm after. And then me do the song. That's when me and Q45 a link. And me carry the rhythm, go give Elephant and tell Elephant said the rhythm is bad.
Yeah.
And Elephant voice no linger upon the rhythm. Remember? Just to show you how close we is back then. If you remember one ATI, one water party keep, when me and Elephant jump off into the water and bathing and them something, the one of the maddest water party, maddest ATI ever. Me and Elephant down there park. Them time them just to the demi and demi. No real Moggela. Elephant find him biggest song no linger. You understand? So Garrett, that's my brethren from long time. And in the also, you know, me in the camp, me and him and assassin. And a regular Elephant caller me assassin even in New York and stuff like that. And anyway, we buck up. But at that me I try to tell her like, no, it's kind of little bit different. No, you know, you now see one of artists on stage together embrace each other, which is sad, you know?
No, for sure. And we're even talking about your other Porsche. But then again in 2013, it's like, I don't know what it was with you in 2012 and 13. These years were some of your most highs and lows happening all in the same year. 2013, you crashed your Porsche again now. What had happened there, Flippa?
So listen, I was coming from, this is just like we said, it's really some bittersweet moment. So a friend of mine who got deported was keeping a event in
Manchester.
Yeah, somewhere down there. So I go and give him a strength. No money, no nothing. You know, because him tell him friend him down there, yo, me know Flippa, man, Flippa used to paraffin, blah, blah, blah. Somebody just want to show him some love. So I went down there, and because I bring some female with me that they didn't want it, because I got friend who have guest house right on the corner, I couldn't stay. But you know, I make some female come with me, and I don't want them think that, me trick them for go a country because I want, you know. So me I try make it back at town, come I want carry them back home. And my way coming back, you know, you go party, you drink, where's you drive for so long, so I'm tired. And when me I come back, I fell asleep. That's what happened. I'm not gonna lose my life, but you know, there's just a lot of lies. I just feel like, and that's one of the reasons why I'm gonna leave also. I would feel like at time too much things that happen, you know?
Too many things going on. Because even in that same year there, you were on the that was when P. Diddy came down and kept the Bad Boys class. You were on that one there too.
Yes, definitely. And that was same because of Mr. Leng again. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah. No, as I said, 2013, a lot of stuff was going on. But it was, as I said, highs, crazy highs, being on the show.
Everybody cursed me out and tell me, say, I run when my career there at the top of the peak because, you know, me have the song when I produce it, Mavado, call me, $1 million man, me, $1 million man. You know, I'm going to have my song and rhythm. So all who see don't chat me and things say, me no hear me hear, but me no care. All who say me too hype and things say me no hear me hear, but me no care. All who say me a inform and things say me no hear me hear, but me no care. I swear, hear me. Yeah, that was big song. You understand? And then right after that, remember, you know, me have a next rhythm when the Moggela rhythm with the Moggela dance with me and Voicemail and Conscience Vice, the big song for me too. Watch how me living, look how me living, watch how Warren Weir and Usain Bolt, when them win the gold medal, that's what they played. My rhythm, that song. You understand? Even the Marco, me have liquid pan rhythm. So, you know, I was doing some good things, but I think I was impatient. You know,
you're
I was
moving
impatient.
too fast.
Yes.
Because even with that same rhythm, the Rock Cash rhythm and the $1 million rhythm, do you re-release that rhythm or they're two different rhythms?
No, so it's two different. So the Raw Cash rhythm is the same $1 million man rhythm.
Yes.
You understand? And I had Extra Fire, I had Raw Cash, I had Moggela rhythm, and I have one named Canary Diamond rhythm also.
That's with the Mavado, Cartel, and all of those.
And I have Vybz Kartel, and it have Vybz Kartel upon Flipper, who sit down and listen for your dead at prison. No, you come a road and your money no missing. I see by your neck and you be my ugly son. Limit is the sky like the NASA mission. Well, that rhythm was from the 2006 when I was locked up, when I just come out. That's when Kartel did that song for me. But I never get for really put no real promotion on it. Even though people say, Flippa, why you just Rimbic stop rhythm there and drop back the cartel come back a road now and the message we in it him can relate and you can relate and But I just said go.
Yeah.
Sometimes let's move on to some new project.
Definitely. And even
Yeah.
Cartel, how did you start to link with Vybz Kartel in the first
Well,
place?
me and Cartel come from Waterhouse. Him come from Dudney Road. Me come from Capture. So when he move go Portmore, him walk past Rushpah, mainly for catch the bus for go Portmore. Him used to come back in at the place. We used to have stage show and stuff like that. So we have that mutual respect from a long time with each other. You understand me? I come from. If you notice, we depend several rhythms together. Where tap by him and me, and whenever we depend any rhythm, any juggling, them always shot.
Yeah. So from before even the music business, you know Vybz Kartel.
Definitely, yes.
Definitely, that's big there. So, okay, so you did all your stuff. So then this is going to bring us up to 2013 later on in the year now. What made you decide to go back to California? Because I know in September 2013 is when you got arrested. What made you decide to go back?
Well, as I said, so much was happening in Jamaica. I feel like it was time for me to leave. And I was living in California. So I know my brother them get locked up, my baby mom, I wanted to help them. Me staying in Jamaica, I couldn't do much to help them. So I come back, try to help them, and I just get caught up, I get locked up. But I never know that there was a warrant out for me or anything like that. Else I wouldn't stay. A lot of time when I was downstate, I was thinking about like, why am I come back? I left my big old king size bed, me live on the hill, me have everything for my comfort and. But I'm kind of glad in a way because it made me learn a lot of things. It made me more humble and also, and I look upon it like there's so much people who lose them life and pass off. Like the way me that go hard and the way me that flaws, bad mind alone, and I make them kill me. Because remember, a lot of people them jealous. A lot of jealous people out there, trust me. Even right now, I'm facing, like the other day, like one of my friends called me and tell me, say, yo, Flippa, I just get my citizenship. I feel good, but you're a good youth and me have to tell you this. It's not everybody really love you, so just be careful and me have a dream and me just tell you just don't drop your guard, just keep yourself and just, stay out of people way. Which that's what I've been doing. Like me just spend time with my kids, but through me try to support a lot of people. Like when them keep parties, me just go show up because whenever me out, people come out. And I make party nice because I'm a fun person. I just go for have fun. Like me not walk and look trouble, me not try to prove on the body, me not, but it's just different.
I hear you 100%. Okay, so then now when they arrested you, what did they charge you with?
So I was charged with leader for trafficking network and position and conspiracy. But I went to trial and I lost. I learned a lot. So just I learned from a mistake and move forward.
And when your brothers and your sister and your big mother got locked up, you know why they got locked up. So why wouldn't you think that they're looking for you also too?
Because as I said, I was there. And if they have anything on me, they wouldn't allow me to leave the country and go home. You understand? Everything that happened, it happened when I left. So I just never have to think that it have anything to do with me.
Yeah. Okay. So then you went to trial, you lost and everything. When they looked at you and said, listen, 25 years, 12 years before parole, what was the thought that went in your mind when you heard that sentence right there?
Well, because remember I went to trial. So with all of the evidence and everything, it was just, I'm not going to challenge the state because it is what it is. I'm still upon parole, but my fight. Even when we get sentenced, my fight. Direct appeal, PCR, everything. Me never ever stop fight. So me just know say me I go come out before time. I know me never go do the whole 12 because me never stop fight. And Father got to work it out a way where it's not even the money when me spend on a fight that me come out. It's the lawmakers of New Jersey change the law because they realize that people with non-violent crime is doing more time than people who's doing violent crime. Because as I said, when I was in the county, I see people who have like, we call it home invasion. Like there are aggravated felonies, like people use gun and rob and stuff like that. And the deal with them get off or the time with them get is way less than me who don't kill nobody or never try like tie up nobody in them house or kill nobody. If even people with murder, you understand me? But sometimes some people do some murder, but them can't really prove it. So them try to lower them time just to get a conviction and give them a little bit of, you understand what I'm saying? But how could you have a murder suspect or somebody when you got offer them a lower time more than you have a drug suspect where you have tried build a case, but yet still you want to give him life imprisonment? And it's so unfair. So New Jersey lawmaker revamp the system, and I have to congratulate them, not because just it benefit me, it benefit a lot of people also. You understand? So I have to thank them one more, and but just try to do the right thing and spread the word, like,
For
try
sure.
to teach the youth them and make them know the path I'm go up on, like, I ain't gonna tell nobody what to do, but it's not a long term or it's not a lifetime thing. You have to just try and make a way and find a different way and just move forward, because it's only going to end up with two things. It's either you're going to go to prison or you're going to die.
But okay, I get all of that. But as I said, what was that first thought that went into your mind when you heard the judge say, okay, 25, 12 years parole? What was that first thought that was in your mind?
To be honest, I dey feel like don't like my kids them. I start think and worry about them. You understand? But like soon as the sheriff them move me around, camera on the back, them they take my baby mother in a custody the same time. So she come around at the back and me get for all her and cry the liar them come and comfort you and say, just be strong, liar say, I'm gonna fight for me. And me have to fight for myself. So when me did that prison, I take it up for the law library and read about my case, because there's a lot of things that they did that was not right, because you have a thing named the poison of the fruit or whatever or stuff like that. Stick up in. So while I was in Jamaica, they wiretapped my phone illegally. You understand me? And we argue that that's the only thing they got, wiretap. Like, they calling me from America to Jamaica to tell me what they're doing and stuff like that. And like my answer, and like, I get incriminated on the call. But them have laws that they're supposed to go by. But guess what? The judge used a Maryland and New York case to deny my wiretap motion that I filed when we were arguing international wiretap. We even have case law about we bring up, like, for instance, San Diego and Mexico, Tijuana. But Tijuana and San Diego is right close. They're using the same cell towers. So it's easy, but we are not talking about that. We are talking about international waters. You understand me? But the judge still denied. But because it never reached to the Supreme Court, I know if I did take it all the way, that I know that I can get it overturned. But I'm here now. Me get a chance. I don't want to ruffle no feathers for them to ruffle me. So, but just give thanks and just move forward. You win some and you lost some. And sometimes you know you win, but you just accept the loss and move forward, because you don't want to draw.
Yeah.
I just so it goes. I just life.
100%.
And as I say, it couldn't be worse.
You could have still been in there.
Huh?
You could have still been in there right now to this day.
Exactly. And guess what? I did come out 2 years earlier than what I was supposed to come out. Because honestly, I was supposed to come out this September 2025. And I came out 2023. So it's a blessing.
Yeah.
You understand? And I think I learn a lot, and I think I grow a lot since the 2 years since I'm out.
For sure. And when you were in now, when did you decide to start furthering your education, start to do something instead of just trying to figure out, I want to get out, but I have to do something? How long did it take you to make up your mind to start doing things while
So
you're there?
when I just went down, I went to a prison named Southwood State Prison. I get in some trouble when the police then beat me up. I win that case, sue them, all of that. So when I left Trenton State Prison, I went to a prison named Northern State Prison. I could allow to buy like piano, so I was learning instrument, learning to play the piano and stuff like that.
Okay.
A school program, but I never liked it because it was a lockdown prison. So I asked for a transfer to go to Rahway. So when I got to Rahway, I was more comfortable and I'm more Jamaican. A friend of mine from Montego Bay was there. I met him there. He was into music. He was one of the teachers here down there. So he was telling me, yo, come to school when you sign up for school. So at Rahway, if you want to have a single cell, you have to go to school. So that's when I decided, say, yo, you know what, I'm going to go to school because I want to have a single cell and stuff like that. So I went to school and, further my education, get my GED. As I say, I'm not a dunce. I like school, but I just never pay a lot of attention because I was doing music and running down, tracing girls and stuff like that.
I know because you're a joker, same because even when you came out, you could see a video. You had a video where you're coming through the gate. It's like you're dancing, holding.
Yes,
I said,
yes,
this is Flippa. Flippa is a fun man. He just likes to
yeah,
have fun.
definitely. Ring ding ding ding. Ring ding 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 at the flossing king. Ring ding ding ding. Ring ding 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 at the flossing. Oh, what a sin. Them try to sink the king. Them try to give me life. Say me a DB guess king ping chop. A joke sting. And I no murdering. I know me come a road and me a do the. So I said, me glad me touch straight. So for la Flippa Moggela and do the happy faith. That's just my little jovial thing, man. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna stop, man. That's why I still
definitely.
look young and fresh because listen, I don't make nothing worry me, bro. When it costs life, it costs nothing.
How hard or how easy was it to adjust to what was going on in the outside world when you came back out?
Well, honestly, it took me a little while. Because like when I was locked up, like people was telling me, say, oh, Flipper out here rough, out here change, out here different. But when I just come out, listen, I was so glad to come home. I didn't care what nobody was saying. I was just living my life, going and do whatever I want to do. But then I realized that money is not coming as fast as I thought it used to. And things is a little different and things is slow. So I got to sit down and whatever. If I did, it doesn't matter. Somebody can tell you something, but you have to experience it for yourself. Especially like with me, not that I regret it, but me being away for so long, me no want hear anybody tell me about this and tell me about that. Me have to enjoy myself little and then me just fall back in my shell now, self now, and just focus on the task at hand and what is more important. And that is definitely what I'm doing.
Cause definitely, 'cause I know when you came out, you didn't waste time to start getting back into music and stuff. And I know you linked up with like country hype,
Yes, yes,
and
that's a good
sponge
point.
music early in your career, early when you
Yes.
got out. How did you link up with those two man them there?
Well, so country now, him look up to me as a elder, as a youth, hear about me and see the work them I'm put in. And we have a mutual friend, a girl named Tasha May. So Tasha May introduced me to the country and that's where we start to work. And me and Sponge a friend long time. I've voice couple song female, him not release any yet. So, but still big him up because at least him still take the initial to even voice me. But I think when I just come out, like I never really ready for the changes yet. Because even country song, Barbie, yeah, we do a good video and everything, but the lyrics in the song, I think I could give more lyrics. But I was fresh and. But right now, if you listen to the rest of the song, then you can see them really put together and me second now, I'm ready. Because me have a new song with my voice with TJ too. I know it's gonna run the place because that's the typical flipper where everybody has say, yeah, flipper that. You know, me start that. So people still a mock, people still a cap. If you not check no go little boy, stop chat. People still a mock, people still a cap. Them a hype with car and some little cheap watch. Well, if you don't have money, then you don't have no talk. See the muggle and nobody try fish you off. Spin it on the right, on the left. You fi walk, no try no foul play. Me will left and not the dog. Chop. What them a do? Who them a talk? Me full of swag. Watch his sauce. When me touch the party, me have to flash me vehicle can't hear that me house not a. We are muscle. Listen, muscle man. Remember me tell
Yeah.
you, man. It's problem, man. Me and them for this summer. You hear?
No, definitely, because I know what the new ones that you have right now, as you said, Benz Pan Benz and Oh Please are
Yeah, me
really
and
that's
Kiprich,
really
we
what you
link up
work with
there,
right
man.
now.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. And talking about Kiprich, I know Kiprich is a man. He didn't leave you out from before you went in. You'd see
No.
Kiprich linking, and as soon as you came out, you kept a party,
No,
and Kiprich was
no,
there
that's
saying, "Yeah."
Marlon Plunkett. That's Marlon Plunkett. And you know the funniest thing? In the clash with Elephant try get Kiprich for go against me. You understand? Because Kiprich know everything about me because we grew up together. So Kiprich the kind of help out. Ellie in the war there and tell him some little things and Kiprich a clash artist him knows. Kiprich that help him. Then when me just call Mama Diane and say, yo, Diane, talk to Marlon, And Marlon come here and say, Marlon come and say, come on, Flippa, man, bro, I say, bro, load that, bro, me, you really take Ellie's side. I heard about the verse. I wasn't around for it because I was locked up. I heard about the verse clash with him and Ellie and him kill Ellie and Ellie take it hard. You know what I'm saying? So you see it? You see it, don't double cross the brother fear. You know what I'm saying? But it's all music and fun, man. I wish I was here for the verse crash too,
Yeah. No, definitely. Talking about that, how are you in 2025? How are you on Bounty and Elephant Man right now?
Well, me and Ellie good. I don't talk to Killer yet, but me hear people say, yo, Killer say, yo, that boy, no, manners, him this and that, but at the end of the day, him still say me a good youth because them know me a good youth. If you don't trouble me, if you don't fuck with me, if you don't get me upset, I'm not gonna mess with you. They know what they did to me, why I react the way how I react. I am not a we don't call it aggressive person, but I am a reactor. But sometimes you have to go on offense. But it's gonna take a lot for you to get me to go on offense. You understand me? Because I like go out, I like have fun. So I don't want a problem, bro. I not look no trouble. But that don't mean I'm gonna make people run over me. You understand? I know some grow.
Yeah.
Me's a man first. Me's a man first. Me have pride. My pride are gonna kill me. Hear people say pride are gonna kill me. Yeah.
Your pride.
Yeah, my pride, definitely. My pride are gonna kill me.
I know you did nothing.
But I'm smart right now.
Yeah.
I'm smart. Super smart too.
I know
because
you did.
You see me never smart. You see what happened at the Mavado show? I would have probably gone back to prison, but I'm not stupid. You crazy?
So was that okay? I'm glad you brought that up too, because that was one of my last questions here that I had for you. With even that Mavado situation, you could see that I don't know what was going on, but there was clearly something going on stage. But again, you've been linked with Mavado from a long, long time, boss. So what had happened in that situation right there?
To be honest, I don't know what all of the excuse for. Me and him have a conversation because he did say something to me. What me not gonna repeat. But I'm gonna tell the truth because I've been a cover it up long time. You understand where I come from? A straight styling. And the things that when me hear him say, it hurt. Because if you feel a way about me, or if you think that way about me, then been a semi informer, why the hell you go vice for my rhythm then? Why you even come in on my music video? Why you even come around me or talk? You understand where I come from? So, a straight styling, like, but man, it's crazy. It's crazy. You understand where I come from? It's crazy, but guess what? We'll live and we'll learn. But I learned some things. Fool me once, but they can't fool me twice. I'm not going to give them the opportunity to style me again. But I have to look on the bigger picture. I have my kids them. I have my life to live. I go through so many things. You understand me? Them only make me stronger. Just like when Nitty Kochi said, the more them fight we are, the stronger we get. That's just it. But me just take it as a disrespect. You understand me? Because listen, at the end of the day, I talked to him the day before. My virgin called me, hooked me up on the phone with him, me and him talked the day before. I talked to him on my way to the show also, himself a link up over the show. I'm not gonna lie, I see him before I go up on stage. First I see me all along, hug talk, me and him talk, me and Julian talk, but be people that draw me. Me never get to say, yo, singer call me on. You understand where I come from? But him knows say that me want and stuff like that. Me send one of my brethren for talk to him. Flex him, say everything good. Listen to me good. Them give me a mic. Me and Flex are the only two man go up on the stage with Mavado. Me go on before and him come on after. Me they already talk to him DJ already, come and him DJ a friend. And him say, you understand where I come from? When one of the track them, when me and him depend, can remember, him depend $1 million man, him depend when him
I'm so special. Yeah,
that's when we walk out. So I'm over there for the say, yo, you understand me don't walk out because sometimes you know the cue how the thing go. But the way I'm doing it, I swear, I was embarrassed, but a part of life. But as I said, it couldn't be worse. I'm just give thanks, I'm just learn from that. And that's why you see, I'm not run on by nobody's show. If we never get certain things set from the beginning, I'm not go. Because I'm not going to make nobody disrespect me. Me love Kartel. I'm glad for see what him do. I'm happy, but me never get invited or me never get whatever. So me now go run if you go get no embarrassment. Me watch his show. You understand? Me support. I'm glad. I'm glad when him come back, come make dancehall, get by the highlight where it's supposed to get. I'm a guy Buju show to call Buju. I'm a general. I'm a friend. I'm a brother. I'm a glad, but me now run down the show, go make nobody. You understand where I come from? If me not get book feed, if me have someone in the talk from before, me now go, come me now take no embarrassment.
But again, that's part of you getting locked out and coming back out. That was part of you, the humble. This is now the humble Flippa Mafia. Because
Yes,
if this was the pre-2013 Flippa Mafia and that happened on stage, I'm not sure it would have ended the exact same way how it did after the fact.
Hell no.
Nah, man, one of those things here. Got last two for you before I get you out of here. As you said, you've been through a lot of highs, a lot of lows and stuff. But again, you got locked up from 2006, you got into an incident. Then some people saying Informa and stuff. So how is the industry treating you right now in 2025, where some people would say Informa, some people say, okay, drugs, man, and all this. How is the industry embracing Flippa Mafia, if they're even embracing you at all right now?
Well, me get embracing. The greatest thing is the real them recognize real and know the real. So it's not everybody gonna love you. Just like how you have people who love Kartel, I have people who love Alkaline. Everybody not gonna love you. You understand? You have people who just don't like me. You have some people that like me because I'm a style and because I'm a swag. You have some people that like me because them girl like me. But as me said, me no want no man like me, the girl them don't like me. Some people say me too show off. Some people say me not change. Them say me soon go back at jail. You understand, bro? Me not stop when the fam do what you want to do. Same thing with me do, you can do and do better too. You have to just have the mindset and the mind frame and the go get it mentality. Some of them sit down and want man for mind them and girl for mind them and all of these things, bro. It's crazy. And this generation, it's crazy. It's different. They want it easy. They don't want to go work. Bro, I don't even want to talk some things, bro, because they're not going to like me. I'm care zero anyway. You know?
Definitely. I hear you, boss. Right now, the floor is yours 100%. If there's anything you want to big up, leave some social media contacts where they could check you out on social media, new music coming out and all that, because definitely somebody like you, you're a very interesting character. So the floor is yours 100% right
Definitely. You know, so me have my website, flippermoggela.com. Also, by Instagram, you can check me out, Flippa Moggela, on TikTok, Flippa Moggela, on Facebook, you know, Andrew Flipper Davis, Flippa Moggela. And you don't know my record label, Flip Money Records. Me up on Spotify, me up on YouTube, me up on iTunes, me up on Apple Music, me up on Amazon Music. So just go buy me thing, support me thing. Me the flossing king and me are going to flossing lesson. You understand where I come from? Well, me I work for my EP, me just a wait for 2 more artists. And one of them say, yo, Flip, I want to bill, man, I got you. Don't bother rush it. I don't want to give an idiot song. I want to give a song where going to last long. I'm going to take him word for it. You understand? So I'm going to go and wait. I really want to drop my EP before the summer, but I'm going to go and drop some single for the summer for stay relevant. Because I'm always relevant. One do it, Flipper, I now have song for relevant. Because I have catalog. I have songs where will never ever stop play, because guess what? It's a teaching it the right way. And living and flossing, and I mean set it. You hear that? Remember me say back to the end when I drink out a glass. We change a whole heap of things in a dance and party. And me think about swag. Remember a lot of them artists used to wear fake clothes and me tell them say real clothes. You understand where I come from? The other day me say the Chinaman them say, yo, all our clothes they make a China blah attack. But guess what? Me a pay for status. Me like when I go into the store, I'm go buy it. I know say in the store, them buy it and it's stamping it. I feel good about myself. Now I go up on the street corner, go buy a Louis and Gucci. You're mad, I care zero.
Flippa, your energy is great. As I said, when you read a lot of comments on your videos and all those things here, you could see that, okay, yeah, you have some people that's going to say some bad things, yes. But the majority of people love your energy. They say at the end of the day, you're a good youth, that you helped a lot of people. You understand? Yeah, you made mistakes. You did a lot of things that weren't above board. We get that. But while doing all of this, you helped a lot of people along the way.
Exactly. I'm not selfish. I'm not keep it for myself.
Yeah.
You understand? I don't keep it for myself. My way for share. Because guess what? Just like what I say, TJ ready again. Me have to enjoy myself because when I die, my money can't come with me. Drive on the dearest car and pop the most champagne on me. Bad mind people are pray. Me never seen a bring secure in a chariot yet go bury dead man with money. So when you come up for me name and me, I beg you no please, so wanna stop from bad mind me. I care zero. Make them chat to them want chat. What about me? I the flossing now go stop. You hear that? It's one life, bro. It don't make no sense you work for save your money and you don't enjoy it. You understand? And then when they did that, other people are gonna fight over it and enjoy it. No, man, I live my life as we go, as we speak, and try set goals and stuff like that.
For
You know?
Leave a good message for somebody that's in the streets, somebody that's thinking of getting in the streets, or somebody that's in the streets and they just don't know how to get out. Leave a good message before we get you out of here.
As I said, just focus and just maintain, because guess what? The race is not for the swift, but who can endure it. Just make sure you set it where you can maintain. As long as you can maintain, you ain't have to complain. Just do the right thing. You know what that mean. I ain't gonna say much. Just stay positive, man. Help people. Because guess what? When you help people, you help them with a clean heart and conscience, and you not do it because you want to walk and brag and tell people, say, me do this and do that. That's when you get your blessing. And no man can take with that. And that's why me get back another chance. Because Father God knows my heart clean and knows I'm a good person. Only for people me help and me do it for my heart. Me not do it for come talk on podcast or talk on radio station or talk on TV station. Say, yo, me help Tom, Dick and Harry. No. But do it because I see him so when me the younger, you have people who help me too. You understand me? So it's only right for me to turn around and help others.
For sure. Flippa, excellent, very transparent conversation. And I'm going to tell you, you just came out 2 years ago, but you got so much further to go. Your energy, what you bring to the table, from you assimilate with what's going on and put your flair on it, you're good money, you're off to the races again, you understand? And as you said, you need to be able to travel and get back in Jamaica on the ground, feel that current, feel that energy.
Yeah.
Gone again.
Well, me I work on it right now because guess what? England has stopped call, Canada call, the Caribbean I call, Trinidad, big up on yourself, the Bahamas, I'll be there straight. Well, you tune into the entertainment podcast with the great Muscle. You see it?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Cuts Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out. But we got to big up Leslie Odyssey for actually facilitating this interview and making it happen. You understand?
Yeah, I'm going to big up some urban brand too. You understand where I come from?
Yeah, man.
Big up A-Legends. You understand where I come from? I'm going to big up Kylie Rose. So we have to promote the people them from Philly with the urban brand. Leslie, big up yourself. Much respect and love.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.